Welcome to my on-the-go office, aka my car. I'm so tired, and it's the end of the month, so progress report. Let's get right into it. Okay. So consistency has been the forefront of my mind this past month. Consistency and just real motivation to like stay disciplined in doing all of my daily goals. I've been pretty good on the consistency with vocal warm-ups, trying to stick with it. Also, I feel like a key to vocal health as well is drinking a lot of water, which I have been doing. Sometimes I still notice that, like, I don't know if it's what I eat, or which I don't eat that often, which I'm trying to get back in to the swing of that as well. But like, I don't know, maybe it's just something with my body that my saliva is just, you know, maybe TMI. Ooh. Anyway, vocal warm-ups are good, good practice. And one thing that I notice about I guess taking care of my vocal health more is investing in myself vocally. So like when it comes to like taking things or, you know, buying things that'll help more with your vocal agility or studies or performance, whatever it is, investing in yourself is important as well. Because I've been doing that with other things like learning languages. Like, you would invest in the resources that you need to be better at it, so why not do it for singing and music? So that's something I'm keeping in mind as well. Vocal warm-ups are good. Second thing is the genre variety. Second and third thing, I've been kind of having a lot of writer's block, and maybe just overwhelming myself a little too much with trying to do so much at one time. Sometimes I think it's good to like come up with a theme and idea for one song or for one genre of a song, and then if you have another one, to, you know, use another day to go through that one genre and song or whatever. But I've been juggling a few at a time, and it's like, for some reason, like I just can't like come up with, not saying I can't come up with anything, but like finishing it is hard. Starting is also hard. Let's break it down. Constructing a song, songwriting is a very like interesting process, because sometimes it can happen fairly quickly and organically, and then other times it's like, okay, what do I even write about? And my process for songwriting, at least these days, because when I was younger, quick fun fact, I think I started writing, or I used to just say this, you know, when you're trying to think of a moment and you don't remember exactly when it happened, so you just guess. So I always say, I think I started writing around like 9 and I stopped at like 11. I don't know. But I was definitely in elementary school. I remember that because I used to take my like songbook to school or whatever. And then, yeah, that's a whole other story. But yeah, I would songwrite, and usually my process back then was like, I would just write music with the beat in my head. And then whenever I found a beat or could find someone to produce the beat for me, I'll match it to the song. But obviously there's other processes, like you listen to the beat first, or maybe you have a concept, and when you find a beat that matches that mood, you can write to it. So my method these days is, with the beat, I just go ahead and figure out what the mood gives me, what I'm feeling about the song, what kind of like setting and theme does the song give me, and then I start writing with that certain topic of that theme. So lately I've been making a little bit of progress on that. For one thing, I have one song that's a little more upbeat, like EDM based, and I actually really like the beat. Another TMI thing or fun fact is, like, when I was younger, and I feel like this is kind of where my insecurity or just doubt maybe, or my underestimation of myself was planted. When I was younger, every time I would hear a beat that's like so good, it's like, how am I supposed to write to that? Like, the song's too perfect, or the beat's too perfect for me to even touch. Like, I don't want to write to it because I wouldn't do it justice. But, you know, now actually pursuing this, it's like, you can't really do that for real. Like, you can just figure out what the vibe gives you and at least try, you know what I'm saying? Don't just give it up before you even start. Just write something and figure out what the vibe will get. So with this EDM or high-paced based song, my current progress with it now is that I have the structure in terms of like the melody and the sections of it. The first chorus, not the first chorus, the first verse, like the start of the song, it's not sitting for me. Like I have like a melody and I wrote a couple lyrics a while ago, but it's not really the vibe. It's not matching the vibe of like the melody or the pace that I want to give for the song. But as I get further down, I have more sections written down. Like I have, there's like to me, since the song is long, it's like a part A and B to the verse. So I have like part B, I have that structure, the pre-chorus, I have a structure, the chorus, I have a structure, and then the refrain or the after chorus, I have the structure. Like I have that whole thing together. So it's really just about finishing it and finding words to like fulfill the theme that I am trying to give to the song. And I really, really like it. I like the message too. I don't want to say too much, but the message is basically, I wanted to give a vibe of being high on life. Like life presents you a lot of things to be high on. Like literally it could be drugs, it could be love, you can be high on just connection or someone who just gets you. But I want the message of this song to be high on like happiness, like finding your happiness for yourself. So hopefully that comes out soon. And on the flip side, I have another song that I'm also working on, which is maybe in the same progress status as the first one. This one's a little slower tempo, more R&B based, and I like the sound of it as well. It's kind of like unorthodox in terms of like melody style to me. And another thing that I feel like I'm really basic at is melodies. Like I feel like sometimes my melody structures are just so basic. I don't know, like I wish it was a little more seasoned or a little more like special, but I guess that comes with time. So in practice, like just keep doing it. So yeah, the second song is a little more R&B based. It's very like emotional, gives like this toxic theme. And I don't know if I want to release it as a single pack or not, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, my biggest hiccup right now and the thing that I'm trying to overcome is just writing it. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but like co-writing or having collaborators is a big plus. It will be very helpful, so that way you're not just the only one just racking your brain for something sometimes. And I'm still trying to figure out, you know, how I can or who I can collab with to kind of get the ball moving a little more further, quicker, whatever. But yeah, those are the two songs that are at the core of my to-do list right now. And like I said, I do like that I'm just genre hopping, and I kind of want to stick to that. There's some other people that, you know, I've reached out to work with, and they're gonna curate a sound maybe, or hopefully to get to a base of this certain genre-less sound that I'm aiming for. So yeah, I'm always spitting back and forth with people about, you know, different sounds and things. And then whenever someone's like, I have this beat, who would like to write on it, then I try it. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my collaborations so far have just been with people through Discord and maybe a tiny few through Instagram. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I'm really, really, really hoping that I get through this writer's block, or more so just unlocking that part where it's like, I don't know if I'm trying to make it too complex, like too complicated, which I don't think I am. Sometimes it's just when you have a melody for something or when you're writing for something, the words just don't come out. And sometimes they do. Like it's like telling a story, like you're just talking it out, and you don't even have to rhyme at that moment. You just talk out what it is you're trying to say, and then make it align with either the melody or the theme of the song and make it rhyme and all that good stuff. But it's like nothing coming out at the moment. I get what I want to say, but I can't find the words to say it, if that makes sense. But I'm hoping it won't take another month to finish this. And also, I feel like I haven't got a taste of it yet, and it might be a little overwhelming when I do. But when I do start working with more people and it becomes like a teamwork thing and a collaborative thing, like songs for some reason get pumped out a lot faster. And I don't know if that's because of collaborators, but it's like I feel like that's one part that I'm gonna be scared of jumping into in the next chapter. It's like, okay, now you're actually working with maybe producers or other writers in the room as the song is like there. Like, say you're in the studio and you're writing it at that moment. It's like, okay, are we trying to finish the whole song today, or like are we just trying to come up with, you know, ideas and get a few structures of the song? Like, what's the vibe, what's the pace? And I feel like in the music industry, obviously, like, people just, when I hear artists and songwriters that are like, yeah, I wrote this much songs in a year, I'm just like, how? I know there's different like ways that, you know, songs come to you. Maybe you have a writer that's like did a demo and this could fit you, and then, you know, they started off something and you finish it or whatever. But it's like thousands of songs in a year, not even just a year, in a couple months. It's like, wow, y'all work. Ooh, scary. Like, to this day, I still get baffled at how much Eric Bellinger, one of my favorite songwriters, just pumps out music. Like, for him to have, side note, for him to have such a great catalog as a writer, but also an amazing catalog as a singer, lovely. But to just put his pen to so many things, it's like, how do you not run out of ideas? It's just, literally, I'm speechless. Like, I don't know how that happens. But yeah, that's the vibe now. And hopefully continuing on through the months of this year, I just get better with getting into the swing of the routine of actually writing, and hopefully making a more structured schedule, because I do a lot of things at nighttime. You know, as working a 9 to 5, working and trying to pursue your dream at the same time, it gets a little hard to kind of fit time in. But I noticed that, like, it's like 10 p.m. at the earliest, I literally start focusing on music things, whether it's recording a demo or finishing writing a song. And I would like to do it much earlier, so that way it doesn't feel like I'm being lazy at night. Because if I do get like tired, or if I start winding down, or if I have to cook dinner one day, then that pushes things back and all this other stuff. Like, I'm noticing some routines of things that I would just like to break. And the more I talk about it out loud, the more I'm just like, this is you getting in your own way again. And it's hard to be accountable for yourself, because it's like, you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know you can fit the time in, and you will. And then sometimes it's just like, it's not when you want it. And then your energy just shifts with how you want to input or make the time to do the song. So holding yourself accountable, it feels so awkward, because you're putting yourself in the hot seat. You know what you're doing wrong. You know what you need to do to fix it. You know discipline's important. You know consistency is important, and now you just need to deliver. So I feel like that's what my last 2 videos was about, like just talking about it and not being about it. But I am making progress, baby steps. I would like them to be bigger, and obviously that takes a lot for me to do. So managing more of this work-life balance, but work dream pursuing thing in general is the entire goal. But yeah, hopefully for the month of, was it March? Yeah, we finish writing and establish a structured routine for writing. Maybe it comes with a new environment. Maybe it comes with a more detailed time block of when I need to write. Maybe it's just setting a timer for myself every day for 10 minutes to see what I come up with, and then take a break and move on to another song, and then maybe come back. So we'll see what that's about. But yeah, that is all for this month's holding myself accountable. I don't know what episode it is, but it's in the description. I thank you guys for watching. If you've watched, feel free to watch the other videos. And I'm so interested to see what the end of the year of this series will look like for me. And I'm praying that it's all good for my future self. I hope you're where you want to be in your journey. Not the finish line, of course. We're not looking for finish lines. We're looking for checkpoints. We're looking for growth. We're looking for consistency. And we're looking for practice making permanence. You know what I mean? We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for permanence. We're looking for your routine, your system, the thing that works for you to be where you say you've always wanted to be. So I hope that's you. And I will work very hard to make sure we get there and we continue to go down that road, because I want the finish line to be the end of my life, where we've accomplished everything we've ever dreamed of accomplishing, and we're just happy and content with life. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Deuces.